Payton Pritchard is a guard every player should study, and I'm going to show you why. He has the mentality and work ethic that every undersized guard or player at the end of the roster should be studying. Payton might be one of the most overlooked players on the Celtics roster, but he's a hidden gem, and not just because of his skill. His grit and dedication have him on track to make NBA history and possibly win the Sixth Man of the Year award. I'm Anthony Goods, the Stanford gentleman turned NBA scout, and we're going to focus on what separates Payton Pritchard from every other player in the league. It's easy to see Payton's production and figure he's having this success because he works hard. But I'll let you know from the inside, majority of NBA players work hard, so there's more to the story than just that. This dude is wired different, and I'm going to show you exactly how he's wired different. If you really listen to players talk, you'll get all the answers you need for success. Check out what Jrue Holiday had to say.
Who's the hardest player to guard in the ones?
You know what? It might be Payton. There's this drill that we have where like you got to go up against Payton full court. Yeah, and he just be going crazy.
Speed.
Really?
Yeah, speed, handle, low to the ground, so he could body you, stops on the dime.
So that's how he got
shoot.
so good at those end of the quarter, end of the half buzzer beaters that he hits?
I don't know, because that's still a whole different, like doing it in practice and doing it in the game are two completely different things. But yeah, Payton's cold.
Let's keep in mind who's saying this, and out of all the players he could have named, why did he name Payton Pritchard? Jrue Holiday is an all-defensive guard and a demon on defense, so for him to give this kind of praise to Payton is a major compliment. And for Jrue, once you grind to this level of being elite at something in the NBA, you're not so quick to just dish out compliments to another player like that. And this kind of effort isn't just about talent, it's about a mindset. Not everybody has this mindset, but if you want it bad enough, you'll find a way. And for smaller guards, it's crucial that every drill, every play, every game has this same level of intensity. You can't just like the game, you got to really love the game. And for Payton, that love showed in the work.
When I worked in Boston, I guess I wouldn't say I was his position coach. We worked together every day, and we played one-on-ones every day.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's good hoop.
Yeah.
No, it was great.
No, it was really good hoops. And when I was supposed to have a day off, I could guarantee Payton talking about, you want to get some work in tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure.
And I used to be like, motherfucker, like this dude really work hard. Like,
I love it. I love the game. I love the game. Like I think, like, a lot of people say they love it, and I would put myself in the category that like I really live it.
Yeah,
like I love it.
Yeah.
Like you can ask anybody around, I work because I love it that much. I know there's gonna be bigger things ahead, and I'll probably have bigger roles or something like that. But always being ready, and even when I'm here now, and like when people go out or like are hurt, I step up and I'm ready for those roles because of the work I've put in.
Yeah.
And that mentality is some of what separates Payton from the others. You'll always hear the truth about a player from other players that have been in the trenches with him. It's not just about showing up on game night. It's what he does and who he is in those unseen hours. I actually had a conversation with a source that's close to Payton that really captures this. Payton makes 4,200 shots a week, 700 shots a day, 6 days a week. Maybe that doesn't sound like a lot to everybody, but doing that consistently for a long period of time is special. And making 700 shots is a grind, especially when he's probably doing a lot of other skill work on top of that as well. 700 made shots a day. This is the work ethic of a player that's about to make NBA history. Let's take a look at this article from Jack Simone. So Payton's on pace to join Steph Curry and James Harden in history. So Payton Pritchard's on pace to set his own record, but he's also going to be joining some elite shooters in history as well. Payton's chasing the all-time record for threes made off the bench in a single season held by Wayne Ellington. This looks like a typo, but I'm assuming that Wayne Ellington made 218 three-pointers off the bench for Miami in 2017. Pritchard's on pace to break that record in 55 games. If he plays all 82 games, which he did last season, he's on pace to make 324, which is going to put him in history with Steph Curry and James Harden. So this will make Payton one of the best bench three-point shooters in NBA history, but he's also on pace to make NBA history, period. Only players to crack the 300 made threes mark in NBA history are Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and James Harden. So if Payton keeps up at this pace, he's going to be mentioned with some elite shooters. And this is the result of real work ethic. Not to mention he's coming off of the bench, which isn't easy. And he even touches on that as well.
You know, it's also like underestimated. It's like being able to check into a game and you've been sitting for like 12 minutes. People don't understand that 12 minutes is really like an hour.
Yes, timeout.
Yeah, you sitting.
Foul.
You getting up, trying to do like some jumps, like quick stretches.
Yeah.
Like you really not loose getting into it.
Yeah,
and when you get in, you better hit it.
Straight.
I ask all the guys like, like we've been in that position. What goes through your mind when you miss your first 2 shots?
Honestly, fuck.
No, that's what goes on in my. I'm like, bro, don't pass me the ball no more. Because our misses are loud, right?
Yeah, no, they are because they are. It's either great or it's horrible. The best shooters in the world shoot 40%. Bro.
Yeah,
that's 4 out of 10.
Yes,
that means if I'm getting 2 shots this game, I might miss these 2. I could hit the next 2 next game, but this game it looks like I'm booted.
So as you heard, sitting on the bench and expected to come in and make an impact is nothing easy. A lot of players talk about this, and only the elite of the elite are able to do this successfully. But again, it's not even just the work you put in, it's the mindset that comes with it for you to be able to perform like that off the bench. So if you're a young guard trying to make it to this league, study Payton Pritchard. So ask yourself, are you ready to bring that Pritchard mentality every single day? And are you truly putting in the work when nobody's watching? Because that's what it takes to stand out and to go beyond just having talent and to really earn your place in the NBA.
I did 4 years of college. It wasn't like a one and done. And I wasn't like I walked into college and like, oh, I'm going to be a pro. I didn't actually realize that I had a chance. I always believed it, but I didn't realize it was going to be a thing until like probably the end of my junior year.
Of college?
Yeah.
Even after, let's say, when you went to Westland.
I mean,
the 4 state titles, that was pretty
For sure. But like, you know, people always looked at me like, I'm a like 6'1" white boy. Like, I mean, there is a thing. Like, they, you know, he's probably, there's not many.
Yeah.
You can love something as much as you want, but that competitive spirit, where do you think that came from?
Shoot. I mean, I don't really know. I just had it from such a young age. It didn't matter what we were doing. Like, it started really in like the like streets, like, like, you know, playing outside with all the kids. Like, I would want to take like the worst kids in the block and like go against the best ones. I would want to beat them like at a young age and be like, look, I'll beat you with the worst ones. Like, so I just had that like, I want to like dog. Like,
yeah.
Like I want to take your heart out type.
But that's it for now. Please continue to support the page, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to keep more content coming your way. I really can't thank y'all enough for the support, but I'm going to keep grinding. And as always, keep shooting, and I'll keep scouting.